I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny! Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Mi amo Alicia. También conocido como Coneja. Hello my kittens. How are you? My name is Allison, also known as Rabbits. And today we're playing Grim Tales Threads of Destiny Collector's Edition. Apologies if there's a little skip there. I had to blow some gunk off my laptop. I didn't realize how filthy it was until just now. Okay. Of course, then again, I think of the previous House Flipper recording, I mentioned how dusty it was. So, you can imagine how gross it is. I apologize for putting that image in your thoughts. Okay, so most likely you saw the 3 photos during the intro, and you're probably confused and want an explanation, or probably don't care about that explanation. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I want to make sure the gameplay on this channel is as comfortable for you as it is for me. I am over the age of 18, over the age of 21. There's going to be cursing, cussing, and most likely adult topics, considering this Grim Tales we're talking about. And in case if any of you are wondering on where to buy the game, I highly suggest Steam, because Big Fish doesn't have it in their system, in their database, the idiots. And I think it's partially because of the devs, because they are normally known as Big Fish Games, and yet when I look at the credits on Steam for the developers, it says BFG Entertainment, which is the same thing as Big Fish Games. So it makes no sense. It makes no sense why they use different name for the developers. I think that's what caused the issue. But hey, that's just my thoughts on that. I'm fucking annoyed about it. So let's look at the bonus content real quick before we get into the game. We have the concept art, we have the wallpapers, music, achievements, collectibles, secret room, and the archive. The archive we cannot access until we've done the bonus chapter, unfortunately. And I'm wondering if that includes the secret room too, because I know we can't access the secret room until we finish the bonus chapter. So I guess we'll find out. Let's look at the collectibles real quick, see how many we have so far. We have 4. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty fucking cool. And then there's the achievements. I'm not gonna look at that because I know some of the titles for the achievements can spoil the story. But I know most of the achievements are basically like for the hidden objects, the collectibles, and the mini games. So yeah. And I imagine there's an achievement in there that says you have to do a hidden object puzzle for more than 10 minutes. I fucking hate that achievement. Alright, now let's get into the game, shall we? Continue, please. Alright, now before we get into this, I want to look at the... No. Oh! We have no diary here because we're not on an explorable location. Okay, well, we'll do this then, get to the next area and then look at the diary.
April 23rd. Investigation of the fire at the Gray's house. 2 victims, Alexander and Natalia Gray, were in their house on Franklin Street at the time of the fire. Due to another fire raging in the city, the fire engine was late arriving to the scene. The Grays are survived by their young daughter Jackie Gray. Her aunt and uncle, Louisa and John Gray, are going to adopt her. She's in good hands. Poor kid. Our preliminary examination indicates the fire started in the kitchen, likely due to an electrical malfunction.
Electrical.
Witnesses claim they couldn't enter the apartment because the doors and windows were jammed shut. almost like someone was holding them closed. We're considering the possibility this is an act of arson. If so, it's clear the attacker intended to burn down the whole house, killing its occupants.
Is it possible the killer is Atropos?
New evidence has come to light that disproves the arson theory. Our expert electrician said rats chewed through the basement. It's strange.
Basement?
The Greys barely missed a deadly plane crash 2 years ago, but now it's like death caught up to them.
Even this guy is clocking it in.
Darren, are you done playing with your new recorder? Come on, we couldn't find anything else. Let's call it a night, all right?
New recorder. Ha!
Fine, just let me finish. In conclusion, the evidence we collected indicates an accidental fire due to faulty wiring. And, well, I guess this case is closed.
Jeez. Alright, Chief. Alright, so this specific chapter is called The Fire, and it's only 4 pages, which means this video is going to be pretty short.
Jackie's parents are busy doing their daily routine. I need to find what caused the fire.
They were destined to die on that plane. You cannot change their fate.
Well, that means the fire starts in there.
It's little Jackie. She must have survived because she was playing in the yard.
Got it. Oh, right, the diary. Okay. My case took an unexpected turn. Atropos, the incarnation of fate. Oh, that's what the second word was. Incarnation. The second word is inevitable. Said that the Greys should have died in that crash. She's the one responsible for all of this. I'll save my sister and her husband no matter what. My plan is working. I brought the policeman to Greg's garbage truck. They'll arrest him once time starts again. I found everything I'll need to repair the Greys' car too, but will it be enough to save them from fate? I saved Jackie's parents from the roadside killer, only to discover another tragic fate had befallen them only a year later. They burned to death 2 years, not a year. They burned to death in a deadly apartment fire. This must be Atropos' doing, but I can't give up. It clearly is Atropos' doing, and I'm not going to read this specific page because it just happened. Well, technically, yeah, let's go ahead and read it. When I arrived, I saw Alexandra was investigating the airplane crash 2 years before, the one Atropos said they should have died in. Anyway, I have to find the source of the fire before it's too late. She's not understanding... Okay. Alright. Crazy woman. Okay. We got a box that needs a button, keys, a butterfly, but this. Arthur McGray. Arthur was an avid hunter, but one day he accidentally shot his best friend. The wound was serious, but he survived. That's good. I don't believe the accident part. Ooh, hello. Peace button. Oh, cool. This is an exact model of the plane that crashed. It's just missing a few pieces. Interesting. Oh, I didn't see this. There's a production defect when using the materials. The rivets were made of low quality alloy. That is why the plane just began falling to pieces in the air. Greed for gain claimed hundreds of lives. Wow. So I was right. They were sold a faulty plane. That was crazy. Alright, we got a screw gun chuck and a screw gun manual. Where can we find a screw gun? Spray bottle. And a battery. Aw, cutie pie. There's a figurine missing here. More like 3. It says we need like 2 penguins in this guy. Alright. Cutie. Oop. Saw it. Broken screw gun. Oh, cool. Window won't say open. I'll have to prop it with something. Alright. Cool. We can interact with the flowers too. There's a lot of interactive stuff on this map. Okay. We gotta add this thing. And the battery. And we got a puzzle. Repair the screw gun by installing new parts and adjusting them to match the diagram. And it looks like we gotta do them in a specific order. Boom, and we hit the first one. This thing here that kind of looks like a lighter. This here. 5 is the wire. 6 is this thing. And there. I did it out of order the first time and I was like, wait, what? I didn't notice the numbers. Oh man. Another interactive item. It's locked from the other side, but maybe I can remove these hinges. Of course. Today is April 23rd, exactly 2 years after that tragic flight. Yeah, so she says 2 years, but in her diary she says 1 year. Like, that's inconsistency. Big Fish, Elephant Games, fix that. I mean, it's just a tiny little detail, but for those who are analytical or observant, they'll notice that players will notice the flaw. It's locked and the button that unlocks it is missing. Alright. Ooh, penguin! These flowers help unlock the cabinet. Alright. Oh, hey! Another figurine. Ooh, look at that! William McGray. Since childhood, William loved art, but he had no talent. As he grew older, he copied other people's works, trying to make himself famous, but he was eventually exposed and shamed. Wait, what? Why couldn't he just say they were mocks? Instead of legit just trying to sell them off as the other people's works. I mean, I admit that's one way to try to get some money, but get yourself famous off of it? That's just dumb. Why didn't he just sell them as mocks? Like, tell people they were fakes? That's... I mean... even fakes can be bought. Covered in something sticky, I'll have to clean it. Okay. That's just weird. Cleaner. Ooh! Ooh, timer! Ding! Interesting, I'll keep an eye for these shapes. Okay. Can I use the cleaner on this? Yeah! Hey! And bam! Bam! And bam! Look at that! Alrighty, Dighty, we have a ball, balloon, a bow, another bow. Come on. I know you go with this one. Jeez. Fish toy. Your hat. Key. I think you go here. I don't know why that goes there. Boop. Boop. Gemstone. Boop. Nice. We got 2 achievements out of that. Doll. She's holding 2 items for us. Nicety nice. Ooh, I think I know where that goes. Both of them. I'll put one here. And yum. Boop. Give me. Okay, so we need to calm that down somehow. Wait. There we go. It's Alexander's study. There must be something useful here. There's that. Where the morphing object was in here. There it is. Mr. Gray, I finished installing the compartment. Just return your pen. If you have any problems, call me, Jim. Return the pen. Oh, that is cool. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe I could rig something that can pop open this drawer. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Gregory McGray was a tough, ambitious man who worked tirelessly, eventually dying from stress. Surprisingly, he was also kind and forgiving, especially to his family. Aww. I wonder if we'll end up playing a game that's in his time frame. I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I'd rather not get pinched by them. There must be a way to fish it out. Fish it out. So we need some sort of net. Plane wing. I think we got all the pieces for it now. Boop. And boop. Hi, Atropos. Ha! That won't frighten me. I'm going to save them, just you watch. Girl! Oh, my child. Can you just not? She's being way too stubborn. I get family is important, but you need to look at the bigger picture here. Even you know about the bigger picture. Fuck's sake, woman. Oh, there's the other one. Ooh, hey. This wall safe has 2 valves missing. Valves, okay. Boop, 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 doo, boop, boo. Okay, so we have 1 flower. We need a second one. Oh, whoops. Oh, hey, there's the second one. And boop. Alright, so this one is kind of subtle, but at the same time not. Restore each flower to a single color by swapping the parts. Look closely at the flowers for a clue for which flower it should be which color. Choose a part and then place it on a flower to pick up the part you exchanged it with. Now, to be honest, I didn't realize all of the pieces could be clicked on. This, and this. And these little colors right here tell you what color they need to be. Boop, boop, boop. That goes here. Boop. That goes there. That goes there, there. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Heck yeah. Neutralized. I started out the electrical meter malfunction, but I guess that wasn't the only reason of the ignition. Right. Boop. Okay. Jackie drew this. She loves her parents so much, I can't let her down. You're gonna have to, sweetheart. First, it's shocking to think we were nearly on this plane. I will find out who's responsible. My friend Joe is on the force, and he found something big. Turns out the company knew the plane was defective. Why did they sell it to our airport? Someone found out about the defect and tried to warn the control tower, but the message didn't reach the control tower in time. They cleared them for takeoff. The message arrived several minutes too late, just like us. By the time it reached the tower, the plane had taken off. If only it could have reached them sooner. If only. Ouch, it's trapped between those sharp thorns. No? No? Interesting. Natalia's busy cleaning. Neither of them have any idea that tragedy is about to strike. Looks like Alexander is busy investigating the plane crash. Okay, so let's double check that we've done everything possible. Don't look like we can do anything here. We need valves for this. Nothing else. Okay. All right. Maybe this rod will help? All right.
Jackie, this time, for sure, I'll save your parents.
And this is actually the end of chapter 3, surprisingly enough. Well, that was it, everyone. I know I was kind of just straight to the point, not talking much, but my brain's been kind of focused all day on certain things to do, so apologies for that. But yeah, that's how chapter 3 went, and our main character, Anna Gray, is still stubborn. She knows that there are butterfly effects. She knows that once she changes something in the past, it'll affect today. But if there's something that cannot be changed, that's the problem. Because all the cases that she's dealt with, she's been able to change them. She's been able to prevent things to happen. But never has she ever had a case where she had to leave it alone, where she had to let it be because it was fate. I'm understanding now. This game is happening because Anna needs to understand that there are certain events that cannot be changed. So this explains why she's being stubborn here, because out of all the games that we've done so far, she's never had to leave it alone. She's always been curious. She's always wanted to get things done. So Atropos is here telling her, hey, you need to accept that this is a fate that has to happen. You cannot change it, no matter what you do. And Atropos is just reminding her constantly saying, hey, you can't do this, let it be. So I think once Anna accepts that, she will actually go back further in time and actually make sure that they get to the plane on time and die in the plane. That is my theory here, and I am sticking by it. I am hoping I am correct. And I'm just saying that because I know the title of the last chapter. Actually, I think my theory might be gone, considering the title of the last chapter. Because why would she... Sorry, I am trying to figure something out without having to spoil anything. It ain't happening though. Y'all aren't getting shit from me. As far as spoilers, I mean. But yeah, that's gonna be it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, smash that like button. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Central, and Sundays, 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the worlds. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, reminding you that if your account is on a public setting for content creators, I will be welcoming you on my channel in the community section. And also saying goodbye. Stay awesome and may hope always follow you. I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny. We actually got quite a few achievements done today. We actually got quite a few achievements. I'm actually kind of curious. Oop, that's the strategy guide. Wow, I did not expect that. We had 10 out of 18 achievements. One of them will not be happening. Unless... I mean, I could just waste 10 minutes of footage. I still find that achievement dumb. That should not be an achievement. Because that achievement just basically says, hey, look at me, I'm a lazy butt. That should not be an achievement. Being a lazy butt should not be an achievement. Of course, it's not just being a lazy butt, it's also saying, hey, look how stupid I am because I cannot find all the objects in one location. That's mean. That is mean.